Breaking news today, a Russian presidential candidate who is pro-peace has filed the necessary paperwork to officially run for office. An individual expressing her desire to run for president of Russia in 2024 has submitted the necessary paperwork to the Central Election Commission in Russia. Her platform includes a call for peace in Ukraine. On Wednesday, a Russian politician who has been advocating for peace in Ukraine submitted the necessary paperwork to the Central Election Commission in Russia in order to be registered as a candidate for the 2024 presidential election. Russian President Vladimir Putin is someone who regional lawmaker Yekaterina Duntsova intends to challenge by advocating a humane Russia that's peaceful, friendly, and ready to cooperate with everyone on the principle of respect. On Wednesday, Duntsova spoke to reporters in Moscow and expressed her hope that the event would motivate her followers. The former journalist would then have to collect 300,000 signatures from 40 different regions of Russia if she were to be accepted as an independent candidate. "We have completed all of our tasks, and I am filled with a sense of satisfaction," she remarked. "I think it should inspire people who support us, since they had made this step. It is my sincere desire to be officially recognized as a candidate. Gathering signatures is a massive undertaking, so I'm crossing my fingers that everyone gets involved." Earlier this month, Putin took a giant leap toward a fifth term in office when the Russian state parliament set March 17 as the date of the country's 2024 presidential election. With the iron grip he has maintained on Russia's political system for the past 2 decades, Putin's re-election in March is practically guaranteed. Many independent media outlets have been shut down, and prominent critics who could stand up to him are either incarcerated or abroad. Duntsova expressed her fear of the Kremlin's history of targeting opposition activists and protesters in an earlier interview with the Associated Press. Nonetheless, she adamantly maintained that presenting an alternative to Putin and his policies is imperative. Without specifying who they are, she claimed that the first presidential decree she would issue if elected would order the release of all political prisoners held by Russia. She has previously stated her willingness to free anti-corruption activist Alexei Navalny, Putin's nemesis. As per Russian election law, Duntsova was officially recognized as a candidate on Sunday when she received the necessary 500 endorsements for a run. Soda, a Russian news outlet that covers protests, human rights issues, and opposition, reported that over 500 individuals gathered in Moscow to support the bid via Telegram updates, although the venue's power went out for a short while and security guards first refused to let some people in. The meeting went ahead without a hitch. On Wednesday, December 20, 2023, in Moscow, Russia, Yekaterina Duntsova addressed the media following the submission of her presidential candidacy paperwork to the Russian Central Election Committee. Duntsova has a background in journalism and has since become an activist and lawmaker in her community. In accordance with the electoral laws of Russia, she was able to secure the nomination of over 500 individuals who were not running on a party ticket. At Sunday's party conference in Moscow, delegates from Russia's ruling party overwhelmingly supported President Vladimir Putin's re-election campaign.